Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Legendary Fat Titan, and today I'm going to be retitling the last video to not be the update video, but rather make it what I've been up to sort of deal, because it was more that than an actual channel update. This is the actual channel update, and I will talk about some confusion that I've been having as to why I have slowed content down so much. So, channel update. So I am going to be continuing my Frost playthrough, which is the vanilla playthrough. I will be continuing that. I already have a bunch of footage saved up. I never actually was able to upload it because I never did edit it. But I will be getting to it. Um, so you're gonna be getting more of the Frost journey very soon. As in regards to the RP, the with Kalos and everything. I've been messaging the other people, the other RP members and stuff like that, and trying to figure out what we're gonna do because while I would be happy to show Cal story to you all, to understand his origins would take literally forever, as I have like well over at this point 30-40,000 words for his entire description. I've been putting a lot of time into his actual backstory. I might, if you are interested, might end up making a Discord link for it, or I don't know, I might try to put it on a Google Doc or something. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. I will let you know in the video that if Kalos ever does come out as an RP video, I will disclose that information there. Um, the reason I have so much issues with the RP with Kalos though is because there is old characters from the old server that are gonna be joining uh the session. So you may be confused as why certain characters are have such uh more than likely they act a lot different than other characters because Callus messed up many times with these particular characters, and they're not on the best of terms with one another, and that would be very, very confusing for the audience to be like, okay, well, what the hell is going on? Why does this person not seem to, why they have so many arguments or whatever? And it's because this was part of the old server, issues. Um, so I'm not entirely sure how to. What I'm thinking right now is I will more than likely either I will have to catch you guys up in a quick succession with what all happened. I'll either have to do that, or if I decide not to do that, I might just have to. Um, I would. I don't know. I would say just cut the parts out with those other characters and only show you the interactions between Kalis and other characters that I myself haven't even seen, so you get to see a fresh reaction from my perspective and your perspective, sort of deal. But at the same time, it's also an issue because this was also one of the characters that I'm referring to was a love interest with Kalis, so it is kind of a big part of his story. So it's kind of just a mess with that whole situation. And I didn't record it before because of all the issues I had. So many menu issues, so many learning aspects I had to, learn. And so I'm still trying to figure all that out. I'm definitely gonna take recordings of like all the event battles and stuff that come into the server. But as far as I am aware, like with my current understanding of how I'm going to do this, I think I'm just going to have to roll with it. Like I said, I might just have to do a quick succession of explaining Callus's story in the beginning of the video or something. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to break it down like a crap ton. If you wanted more, I guess, like I said, if you wanted more information, more details, I will have a separate Discord link where you can understand his biology of his people. You can understand his, backstory. I'm not the greatest writer, so words might be get jumbled up. because a lot of times I got so tired because like, dude, I'm writing a story that's like over like 50,000 characters long, like, and I'm not one to like type out stuff like that. I mean, I am, but dude, to this level, it's like holy crap. Like, I was getting tired, so I might have messed up in some of the writing and some of the words. I'll have to probably auto correct a lot of it when I actually do, publish it and go through sentences and stuff like that to make sure everything's okay. The Kalos story is very long. The RP stuff will come out. I do think I will use Kalos still, despite the server issue thing, but with the other characters, I mean. But it will be a little confusing at times, I imagine, for the audience because, like I said, it was a huge thing from the old server that me and this character like had a love interest and yada yada yada. Had a lot of issues. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to really say about the RP stuff, but it will be coming out. The first thing that's gonna be coming out though is the Frost playthrough, as I need to go through the Frost playthrough. I want to get that. I actually do want to go back and start building again, start playing the base game again. I'm just still writing out the RP stuff and making sure my character's all set for the next season and so forth, and reading all the rules and yada yada. So making sure that I'm okay in the RP. So this is the actual channel update. You guys will be getting the Frost playthrough first, and the RP stuff will come later. Um, we're still waiting for the new server to come up, and yeah. So if you look forward to seeing the RP videos, well, I don't really have much else to say. I mean, like I said, like I said, it will be kind of confusing at first, but I'll try to explain it as best I can in that video, the whole situation and stuff. So, anyway, I hope you guys all have a good one, and yeah, I can't wait to show you more of the Frost videos coming out. I will say the Frost videos, the one thing I do want to do with them is that I will be cutting them down. As I do feel like the RP videos they can stay longer or whatever, but for the regular, you know, Frost videos, until we actually get more views on them, I think I'm going to be shortening them and making them more fun to actually watch. I'm not gonna make them nearly as long as videos, but there's gonna be more effort actually put into the editing and stuff, making it more funny at the more funny moments that I have in the game and stuff like that. So as of now, the Conan videos for Frost have been 20 to 30 minutes. Ideally, I want to shorten that down to be at the lowest probably around 5 minutes, and at the maximum probably 10. Uh, it won't give you, you know, it won't give you the exact ideas of what all I'm doing in the background, but I mean, you don't really need to see me building for 3 hours straight or harvesting for 3 hours straight, or you can just see a quicker succession type of deal of what I'm doing, and that will be more entertaining, I imagine. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm giving it a test run to shorten the videos, as like I doubt most people watch through them all. Uh, the few views I had on the videos for Frost. I will, but yeah, like I said, I will be shortening them. Maximum will be like 10 minutes. I don't plan to go past 10 minutes. That's my ideal mark. I don't plan to go past 10 minutes unless I'm doing like certain like dungeons or something. Maybe I'll make it longer, but for the most part, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes is gonna be the more ideal way to make videos for me. And like I said, I'll be editing them more. It's just harder to edit a 40-minute video with a lot of good edits and stuff. So I'm just going to shorten them. And I doubt anyone would watch it that long. Because I will admit the vanilla Conan game is, I mean, it's fun, but I don't think it's I don't think it's as entertaining as like, actually playing it yourself sort of deal. So having edits and doing stuff like that will make it more entertaining, I feel, and keep you guys interested more, and I can make more videos out of it doing it that way too. So, which is a desperate thing I need to do right now because I have been slacking, Bubba. I have been slacking. I've been on a cruise ship somewhere pretty much, just taking a breather or something. But I am ready to jump back into the vanilla game. I am just so excited to show you the Kalos is gonna look a lot different though than what he did before because Kalos has a lot of injuries to say the least from his story. But anyway, um, yeah, that's all I got for you. This is a true update video. Like I said, I'll be changing the titles, and yeah, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.